life. Your emotions will kill you if you let them is crafted in various episodes to give clear insight and understanding of how Josh was able to detect and meander his way out of emotions to success. By the end of the episodes, I see you winning. Subscribe to the channel and let's know what you think. The Dreamer. We all have dreams. For some, those dreams are as simple as a stable life. For others, they're big, wild aspirations that seem nearly impossible. But here's the truth, our dreams aren't usually killed by reality or failure. They're killed by fear, by hesitation, by that little voice in our heads that says, "Not yet, maybe tomorrow." Meet Josh. He's sitting at his favorite cafe, staring out the window. To any passerby, he looks like a regular young man lost in thought. But there's more to Josh's daydreaming. His mind is racing, full of ideas, full of ambition. He's not the type of guy who lacks goals. No. Josh dreams of starting his own business, traveling the world, making an impact. But one thing holds him back. Fear. It's not the fear of hard work or the unknown. No, Josh is scared of failure. Scared that the minute he takes the leap, he'll fall flat. And so, like many of us, he stays comfortable, stuck in the routine of day-to-day life, waiting for the right moment that never comes. The truth is, Josh has been here before. Weeks have passed, and while he talks about his big plans, he hasn't made any real moves. Fear isn't just something that stops us from acting, it's a dream killer. Thomas Edison once said, "Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up." Josh, like many, sits at the edge of potential, afraid to jump. But let's take a step back. Why are we afraid? Why do so many people, just like Josh, hesitate when everything they want is on the other side of action? Josh looks down at his phone. He's scrolling through Instagram. There it is, images of people doing what he dreams of, entrepreneurs traveling to Bali, motivational speakers selling out arenas, young professionals starting startups that take off overnight. He puts the phone down and picks up his coffee. He's torn. Part of him wants to be inspired by these stories, but the other part feels discouraged. Why not him? Why does it look so easy for others but feel so impossible for him? Comparison is another silent killer. The problem isn't seeing others succeed, it's when we let that success reflect our own insecurities. Josh doesn't realize it yet, but he's already sabotaging himself, feeding his fears with the belief that he's not enough. Just as Josh is about to lose himself in his thoughts again, in walks Jamie, his best friend. Jamie is full of energy, always bursting with new ideas and excitement. She sits across from him, a wide smile on her face. Josh looks up at Jamie.
"Josh, I just had the craziest idea. What if you started small, like one step at a time? You always talk about the big picture, but maybe breaking it down could help. You know, focus on conquering your fear, not the entire mountain."
He's heard this advice before, but something about how she said it hits him differently this time. He knows she's right. Fear isn't a wall to be leaped over, it's a series of small steps to be conquered one by one. Josh's situation isn't unique. People all over the world face the same emotional barriers. But some of the most successful individuals in history have spoken about the power of action in the face of fear. Let's take, for example, Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group. He once said, "Screw it, just do it." Branson's philosophy was always to dive in, make mistakes, and learn along the way. Josh doesn't have to get it right the first time, he just has to start. Or consider Oprah Winfrey, who often speaks about fear being a companion to success. In her words, whatever you fear most has no power, it is your fear that has the power. Josh takes a deep breath, grabs his notebook, and writes 3 words at the top of the page. Josh is still scared. The fear hasn't magically disappeared. But something has shifted. He's starting to understand that fear is a companion on the journey to success, not a roadblock. It's there to challenge him, to make him think, to push him beyond his limits. Fear will always be present, but it's how we respond to it that determines our success. The key isn't to run from it, but to face it head-on, step by step. As Josh gazes out the window once more, the rain starts to lighten up. The clouds are breaking, and small slivers of sunlight are beginning to shine through. It feels symbolic, like the clarity he's been waiting for. For the first time in a while, he feels something he hasn't felt in months: hope. He closes his notebook, finishes his coffee, and stands up. Today won't be the day he builds an empire, but it will be the day he takes the first step. Fear will kill you if you let it. But here's the thing, it only has the power that you give it. Each of us, including Josh, faces emotional battles every day. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple: action. As Josh walks out of the cafe, he doesn't have everything figured out, but he's moving forward. And sometimes, that's all you need to get started. Join us in the next episode as Josh continues his journey of overcoming fear and finding his path to success. Remember, emotions will kill you if you let them. The choice is yours. Jim Rohn said, either you run the day or the day runs you. So, to become part of this family, subscribe and let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.